How you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 26th of May 2021. I'm only going to be doing a brief rundown on CHSB this evening as I've got the Smart Talk tomorrow, so I'll go into a little bit more detail tomorrow. That's at 6:30 GMT time, so make sure you're around for that. You know, it is cool. Last week's Smart Talk was amazing. Actually, I really enjoyed last week's Smart Talk. The other ones have been good, but as we're progressively getting better and better, at presenting the information, a bit more refined, and more importantly, we had a lot of engagement last week. With the addition of people asking questions. In the Smart Cafe text as well, so it was really cool. I love engaging and answering questions like that. And me and Ben have spoken about this. We really enjoyed ourselves, last week. So the more it grows, the more we enjoy ourselves, and the more we enjoy ourselves, the more we really want to continue this kind of cycle of rinse and repeat and improve. So that's tomorrow, 6:30 GMT time. So I'll just briefly go over Swissborg. Obviously, we've had this insane drop. This print down here, for me, is completely irrelevant, so I'm not going to discuss it. It doesn't really matter to me why. You'll get this a lot from me, so I'm just going to say it now. What most beginning traders and even people who've been around, intermediate traders, maybe been around for a couple of years or whatever, when they see things like this, they start asking questions. Why did it happen? This, that. They need to know everything, and obviously, for me, through experience, I don't know how else to say other than I just don't care, because I know it's irrelevant and I know price is going to end up back up here. This is a solid company, but again, I have the confidence to say that because I've experienced so many, of these types of situations, these sell-offs that worry you, that, and I'm not impervious, guys, and I'm certainly not immune to anything that happened during this sell-off in the crypto market. My portfolio, remember we have two accounts. My portfolio, or both portfolios, basically just got decimated. Decimated. And we used the opportunity to try to capitalize on that as best we could. And we're basically sitting on more money now than we had when we started. Because we used the opportunity to basically position ourselves in a way where it makes sense. And there were opportunities that I missed as well. Plenty of opportunities throughout the Wealth app and what's listed on the Wealth app. You can't, it's just one of those things. We don't have an infinite supply of money, but Cyrus said it in the powwow, and I'm going to repeat it because it's fantastic advice. If you can, try your best to have some fiat currency within the Wealth app, even if it's a small amount, just in case. When you find these rare opportunities to jump in, or to add to your position, or to position yourself in a way where you can capitalize on something like this, it's very good, to be able to just execute instead of having to worry about, oh, I don't have any money, or I don't have it, I've got to transfer money, and going through all of this process. If it's there, you don't have to do anything. You just need to press a button, and that's it. So going forward, obviously we've had a really nice rebound. Markets have steadied off a little bit now. Okay, Bitcoin is, and I'm not going to discuss Bitcoin, but I'm just going to say Bitcoin, is bouncing around between sort of 38 and 40. The 4-hour Bitcoin looks good, so it should lend well, to the entire crypto space, so to speak. But I think we're at a point now where Swissborg is decoupled ever so slightly from Bitcoin, so it should be okay. If it starts to grind up and Bitcoin stabilizes and goes nowhere, or even drifts a little bit lower, it shouldn't really affect Swissborg that much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So in terms of liquidity, in terms of areas, in terms of things that make sense, this area just here, I'll do this on the daily and then we'll refine it in a second, but we really don't want to go past 70 now. And to be honest, I don't think we will at this point. I think, I'm not going to say quote me, don't quote me on this, but I'm getting the sense now that we're probably not going to see 70s ever again. And if we do, just to be really clear, it will just be, just to quickly pop down there, maybe grab some more at 70, and then off it goes again. But I think we're done now. I really do think we're done on Swissborg, and I think we're just going to steadily, grind sideways or up. I don't think we're going to get any more downside or drift lower. And in terms of refining this now, fact, that's perfect. Actually, that shows that's the perfect level. So I think this is the 4-hour. I mean, obviously we've got liquidity above these highs, and this is a really nice spot up here as well. So this is the area that we want to be paying attention to. We'll change this to some dirty red color. There we go, just to make it stand out. But it's no surprise that it lines up with the 40. You know, the 140, the level that we were speaking about for so long, 135 to 140 was the next level after 110 to 125. That well, it was actually 115 to 120 and 115 to 125. That first band we needed to get to, and then the second band, which is around about 135 to 140. And it's no surprise that these highs line up exactly at 140. It's actually incredible that that is the case. So going forward, like I said, I think we should start to get some more upside and drift nicely to the upside. Hourly flows, again, confirm what I'm saying on the 4-hour as well. How does that show up on the hourly here? You see this area here that was taken by this, so it's not that it's irrelevant, but it's almost irrelevant. Whereas the previous one that I made a mention of on the 4-hour, there are highs pretty much. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity build up here. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, guys, as well, while I'm doing the rundown. But yeah, there's a lot of liquidity build up in the hourly hourly charts confirming 4-hour flows, 4-hour flows confirming daily flows. So it's all looking very, very good. Yeah, for continuation higher. So yeah, there's not really much else to say, guys. I'll leave the rest for the Smart Talk tomorrow. So I hope you can make it. I hope you can be there for that, and I will catch up with you guys during the Smart Talk, in the chat, or in another video I do before then, maybe. I don't know. But either way, hope everyone's having an awesome day, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care.